Hi, did you know with the new mcp.run task feature you can easily create a Telegram bot? Let's see how. I'm going to assume you already have a bot configured. It's pretty easy. You just talk to the bot father on Telegram and tell it the name. It will reply to you with your token. You will need your token to set up the servlet in order to interact with Telegram on mcp.run. Install the servlet called Telegram and provide all the details required here. As the base URL, you will have to provide the api.telegram.org/bot endpoint followed immediately by the token that the bot father gave you. You're already good to go. You can now create a new task. This task will be used as an endpoint that the Telegram will call as a webhook every single time a message is received by your bot. Here's my prompt. You are a helpful bot. You're receiving an input enclosed in message here. The input contains the message.text field with the prompt. Do what that message says. Ignore the messages that start with a leading slash, such as start. Always acknowledge you received the message before performing the actions. This will be the body of your message, and then reply to the user that sent the message using the Telegram tool. You can then navigate to the settings and pick the LLM you want to use. Currently, you are able to choose between OpenAI and Anthropic, but more are being used, more are being provided. I am using Anthropic. Finally, navigate to triggers and click the Generate URL button. You will see a window that will pop up where we can copy the trigger URL. You can also schedule tasks to run periodically, but we're going to use the webhook feature here. You can now configure your bot so that it knows that it has to invoke the webhook on mcp.run. The command will look a little bit like this. All right, we should be good to go. We have found our bot on Telegram, and this is how the chat looks like when you start. So let's click the start button, and a start command will be sent. The Telegram bot should ignore the message, the command itself, but it should reply helpfully to you. There you go. And as you can see, you can just see that there was a command, a message was exchanged. Your bot is able to do whatever your tasks are able to do. So you can ask it to do anything provided that you have a command and a tool to do it. Here I have the Google Maps servlet installed and the GitHub servlet installed. Let's do something. I also have Brave Search. All right, let's ask it to find me a good recipe for Chicago dip dish. Oops. Let's see how it goes. As you can see, the task is now running here, and the bot should reply in a short span with its results. Here we go. It found a nice recipe for Chicago deep dish. All right. Let's try another. Cool. Can you send me a link to a picture of Chicago? There you go. Let's wait a little bit. There we go. Here's a beautiful view of the Chicago skyline for 360 Chicago. That's nice. All right, let's try a final one. Beautiful. Would you send me directions to get from a deep dish pizza restaurant in Chicago to the Wendella Architecture Tour on the Riverwalk? So in order to find a picture of Chicago, it used Brave Search to look for it. And that was the same for the Chicago pizza. Let's see. Now I should use Google Maps to look for directions. That's great. It found that Lou Malnatius is pretty close to the Riverwalk where the Wendella tours start. So it's a 2-minute walk, and it gave me directions between them. That's pretty cool.